Hi mathematicians, I'm Simon.
I'm Arwen, JD, and
Welcome to our blog.
Now, we are going to talk about buying merchandise. So, what exactly is buying merchandise?
Buying merchandise is an important part of retail management that involves retailers finding and purchasing goods from manufacturers to sell them on behalf of their business. Also, in buying merchandise, we have two brand alternatives, and that are manufacturer brands and private label brands. Manufacturer brands are designed, manufactured, and marketed by a vendor and sold by a variety of retailers, while private label store brands are created and sold exclusively for a certain retailer and are intended to compete with brand name goods.
Now, for the categories of private brands, we have four categories: premium, generic, copycat, and exclusive co-brands. First is premium. When you say premium, you can think of high quality products or expensive products, but you are wrong. Because in premium, you can have high quality products but a cheap or modest price. Next is generic. It gives a no frills product discount to a price sensitive sector. And then we have copycat. For the word copy means imitate, where it imitates the manufacturer brands by copying the appearance or the packaging of products and selling it in a low quality and price. As exclusive co-brands, which is my favorite. In the words exclusive, you can easily think it's limited, where not all people have this and not all people can afford it. Exclusive co-brands are developed by the national brand vendor and sold exclusively by retailers. Example, Louis Vuitton, Rolex, Gucci, Hermes, and etc. This means to say these exclusive brands are for rich people or those who have a lot of money, which is not me.
Advantages and disadvantages of private labels. The term private label are products sold under a retailer's own brand, but the products themselves are made by a third party manufacturer called the private label manufacturer. In short, the company that does the branding and selling of the products is different from the company that actually makes the product. Some advantages of private labels are distinct products, which are private labels have the freedom to design and sell products that are different from other major brands. Pricing control, which private labels can easily tweak manufacturing costs and price of various products within their inventory. And third advantage is quality control. If there is a strong and well established relationship between the retailer and the manufacturer, the quality control of the products will be easy and run smoothly. Disadvantages of private labels are spread of influence. So, because private labels are only sell their products within their own retail stores, they don't have as much flexibility in where they can decide to sell their products. And another disadvantage is manufacturer problems. If there were to be a problem with the manufacturer that would lead to a split between the retailer and the manufacturer, then it would be costly and time consuming to find a replacement manufacturer. Advantages and disadvantages of manufacturer brands, sometimes called national brands. The advantages of manufacturer brands are retailer image. So, unlike private labels, manufacturer brands have the freedom to sell their items wherever they may please, so it'll reach more people. Another advantage is a desirable brand. If the brand image has been well established within the market, people will be more loyal to that brand and start to make that brand more desirable. Third advantage is reducing selling and promotional costs. Because manufacturer brands have the freedom to sell their products in more places, they don't have to rely so much on promotional media and advertising. So, the disadvantages of manufacturer brands. First one, limit retailers' flexibility. Manufacturer brands are having to rely on retailers to put their products on a good spot. Another disadvantage is low margins. Manufacturer brands have to endure lower margins as compared to private labels. Buying national brand merchandise. Here's how buying decisions of fashion apparel and accessories are made. 5 to 6 times a year, many months before delivery, and withhold open to buy or OTB for new items with fashion change in mind. Buying decisions for staple merchandise. One is less frequent, and another is continuous replenishment. Meeting national brand vendors to spread influence and grow brand name. Wholesalers, market centers. So, national markets. So, you go around the world like New York, regional markets, Dallas, Atlanta, Miami, London, Milan, Paris, anywhere. Another one is trade shows. So, you go to trade shows like in Frankfurt Book Fair or Las Vegas Consumer Electronics Show, etc. And internet exchanges like worldwide retail exchange meetings, vendors of your company. National brand buying process. Meet with vendors, discuss performance of vendors, merchandise during the previous season, review the vendor's offering for the coming season, place orders for the coming seasons or the next season, and sometimes they do not buy at market but review merchandise, return to their offices to discuss with the buying team before negotiating with vendors. Developing private label merchandise. In-house large retailers. Examples are JCPenney, Macy's, Gap, and etc. have divisions specialized in identifying trends, designing specifying products, selecting manufacturers, and monitoring and managing manufacturing conditions and product quality.
Next is the legal and ethical issues for buying merchandise. First, we have purchasing terms and condition or the Robinson-Patman Act that restrict the prices and terms that vendors can offer to retailers, and also it forbids vendors by offering different terms and condition to different retailers for the same merchandise and quantity. But different prices can be offered if the cost of manufacturing, selling, and delivery are different, and also if retailers are providing different functions like distribution, store service, and etc. Second, we have resale price maintenance or RPM. RPM is a requirement imposed by a vendor that a retailer cannot sell an item for less than a specific price or the manufacturer suggested retail price. For ensuring the adequate margins for retailers, some retailers do not appreciate RPM having the flexibility on pricing, reduced free riding of discount stores. Commercial bribery. When you say commercial bribery, it's a vendor or agent offers to give or pay a retail buyer or something value to influence purchasing decisions. A fine line between the social courtesy of a free lunch and an elaborate free vacation. Some retailers with the zero tolerance policy, and some retailers accept only limited entertainment or token gifts. And then fourth is chargeback, a practice used by retailers in which they deduct money from the amount they owe a vendor without getting vendor approval. And we have two reasons of this. Merchandise isn't selling or vendor mistakes. Fifth is buy box or stock lift outs, used to get a product into retail stores. And we have two scenarios of this. First is the retailer allow a vendor to create a space for its good by buying the back of competitors' inventory and removing it from the retailer system. Second is retailer forces a vendor to buy back slow-moving merchandise.
Next is counterfeit merchandise. Goods made and sold without the permission of the owner of a trademark, copyright, and patented invention that is legally protected in the country where it is marketed. The major problem is counterfeiting intellectual property. Then seventh is gray markets and diverted merchandise. Gray market merchandise or parallel imports possess a valid US registered trademark and is made by a foreign manufacturer, but is imported into the United States without permission of the US trademark owner. Not counterfeited is illegal. Diverted merchandise is similar to gray market merchandise, except there need not be distribution across boundaries. 8 is exclusive dealing agreements. It occurs when a manufacturer or wholesaler restricts a retailer into carrying only its product and nothing from competing vendors. 1. Safeway Coca-Cola. Illegal when they restrict competition. Last is time contract. It is an agreement that requires the retailer to take a product it doesn't necessarily desire, the tired product, to ensure that it can buy a product it does desire, the tying product. Illegal when they lessen competition. It is okay to protect the goodwill and quality reputation of the vendor. It is legal for a vendor to require a buyer to buy all items in its product line.
Hi guys, today I'll take you with me because I'll be watching the video discussion set by my professor last week because I wasn't able to attend class because I was absent for 4 days since I was sick. So I like to take my setup. So this was the video recording. I have my papers to take some notes. I have my pens and my calculator. So the video discussion was all about pricing merchandise. What I know about pricing is an important part of the marketing mix. Pricing is important for the perspective of the consumer because it will help them to define whether the product or the service they want to have is worth the price. While for the perspective of the business, they have to know the price because it will help them to define whether their business will earn a profitable income. So now let's watch the video discussion about pricing merchandise.
Today I will give you information about pricing merchandise. Pricing is one of the element of the marketing mix. Does anyone know what are services?
I do. There are product, price, place, promotion, people, products, and physical capital.
That's right, the pricing of potential to the rest of the marketing mix. Same as to the others, they are very important in managing a business.
I have a question. If pricing is important, how can you get the determine the price?
Good question. Which leads me to my next point, which is retail price. To get the markup is equals to retail price minus cost divided by the retail price. Markup is the difference between how much retailers pay it and how much retailers sell it. Markup must cover markdowns, shortages, and operating expenses. Now let's talk about receiving and reward giving. What do you know about it? Yes.
Centralized distribution centers will give merchandise and they check for quality control. Ticket, clerical sell, and then sell to store.
Record keeping involves both unit control on number of pieces and inventory control on the value of it.
Physical inventories are taken 1 to 3 times annually and discrepancies are noted as either shortages or probable.
Keep in mind that there are 3 external factors of retail pricing, which are the competition, channel, and geography. Now you know all about it. Let us discuss cost-oriented pricing and break-even point. As what I said earlier, markup is the difference between how much retailer paid and how much they sell it. To get the cost complement, you must subtract markup from 100%. Break-even point, gross margin dollars is raw profit of retail items after they sell. First, we need to get the gross margin percent, then divided by the fixed cost over gross margin percentage. As much as I want to share more, it's already time.
We have learned a lot. Thank you for making time to make invitations.
My pleasure. I have learned a lot from all of you too. Bye.
Hi guys, I just finished watching the video recording or the video discussion and I'll be showing it to you guys what I have learned in the video. So our prof told us how to get the markup. So for example, I have this formula. For example, the retail price was 1,000 and the cost will be 950. Then I have to divide the retail price. I will be getting 50 here, and I have to divide the 50 pesos from the retail price, which is the 1K. So then to get the markup, I just have to divide this and I will be getting 0.05 or 5% markup. That's the answer. Another example for a target of 53% markup on an item costing $9. I have to get the first cost complement will be equal to 100% minus the markup, which is the 53% markup. Okay, so this will be 100% minus 53%, and it will be equals to 47%. Then the retail price will be, for a cost of $9, I have to divide this 47%. Then I will get and that's all. So that's all, guys. I have to go because I still have a lot of classes I need to attend. I have a lot of things to catch up. So I'll be seeing you guys next time, and I'll be updating you.
I hope you understand and enjoy our video.